his gang. In the end, Frogface confesses they don't bring the merch into the school from outside, they make it inside the school's labs. Damien rushes to see Agatha, intending to share this huge clue, but Agatha still doesn't want anything to do with him and kicks him out. While she turns around to call the police, Damien steals her school keys since she has access to the whole building. At the school, Damien finds the security guards are still around and has to sneak around carefully, hiding in a closet when necessary to avoid being seen. Once the guards are out of the way, he sneaks into the chemistry lab, where he finds proof that the merch is being made there. Suddenly Damien hears some steps and hides just in time to see Stefan coming in, because it turns out he's the one in charge of cooking. Fortunately, Stefan leaves quickly to help the security men load the van, and Damien gets to take a few pictures of what's going on before he gets into his car and follows the van. By the time Damien makes it to the warehouse, the van has already been emptied and he gets attacked by the security team, but he easily beats them up by stealing their own taser and using it against them. Afterward, he calls Agatha and leaves her a message in her voicemail explaining everything. The next day, Damien presents the pictures to Agatha and Leszer, who points out that the pictures are blurry and not good evidence. This is the reason why Damien didn't go to the police. When Leszer calls Stefan and Chmielski to check, Stefan just says he worked late on an experiment for class and the security team helped him clean up. Chmielski insists Shimon was the real dealer and Damien falls for the bait, but the guards stop him before he can get violent. Damien is kicked out, but Agatha stays suspicious, so she goes to see Amelia, whose guilt makes her confess everything. Later, Damien gets access to the school security cameras and discovers they deleted all the footage of the merch being moved. Feeling like he's losing control of the case, Damien begins drinking, and only stops when Agatha comes by to apologize for not believing him. Damien finally shares his whole story with her and Agatha kisses him to comfort him before agreeing to help. Then the duo visits Stefan to demand some answers, but Stefan doesn't give them any names, he only explains he's cooking for a gang because they threatened with killing his wife. Suddenly, Chmielski shows up on his bike and shoots Stefan, but he only gives Damien a dirty look before driving away. The next day at school,